Hello guys, welcome to Diablo Build Dictionary. Today we're going to talk about a Greater Rift exploit where you can trigger a burst of legendaries dropping in a very short time frame. Now the key point with Greater Rift is that the mobs inside, they don't drop anything at all. There's no chest, no corpse, nothing. There's only the RGuardian that is supposed to drop stuff. Now, but the equation does not really work. Okay, the equation is slightly different. What happens is, if you guys look at these green as a RGuardian, that's Greater Rift level 2, it's level 3, it's level 4. Alright, that should be enough. So what happens is, let's say if you accumulated 2 legendaries to drop into level 1. So let's say if these are legendaries, then what happens is, sorry, 3. Supposedly this RGuardian is supposed to drop all 3 of these loots, all 3 of these legendaries. But what happens is, for a burst of legendary to drop, you actually need a pool, a small pool of other mobs to trigger all of them out. So what you want to do is, like, if you're approaching this rift, you start from here and then now you see the RGuardian, okay? What you want to do is, like, teleport out of the Greater Rift and just go to some other zones. I would go to, here, let me try. I normally go to zones that's got a lot of densities. Like, I would go to Festering Woods, or Weeping Hollow, or Fields of Misery. What happens is you want to meet those mother who gives birth to zombie babies, and you want to meet those trees that gives birth to bats, and you want to Festering Woods also got skeleton that spawns more skeleton. So you're gonna get a biggest pool of short bursts of density in these area. And what happens is that you're gonna trigger the failsafe method, and they're actually gonna drop your burst of loots in other zones instead of the Greater Rift. I hope I make that clear this time. I'm also gonna try to put it in writing in the text box below. Now, let me try to explain more. Some people would be like, hey, if these 3 drops are supposed to drop from this RGuardian, but this one somehow just dropped 1, aren't these gonna push to the next RGuardian? Well, the same equation applies. You cannot get one mob and just drop all the stuff for you. It does not work that way. At least as of now, there could be a bug in the system that sort of triggered this burst. But normally, so let's say you can accumulate another 3 legendaries from this RGuardians, which this one's gonna drop, then you have this RGuardian backed up with 2 legendaries from the past, and it's just impossible for the second RGuardian to drop 5 legendaries unless they are legendary gems, because legendary gems have this priority, which RGuardians can drop up to like 3 to 4 legendary gems at once. But as for legendaries, you really need a side pool of stuff outside of the Greater Rift to just like let them release those legendaries that's been holding back from your character. I hope I make that clear enough this time. Hopefully you guys understand more. And what else? For those who don't know how to get a Greater Rift level 1 key, simply just watch this video. I'm gonna put it in the upper left hand corner. Getting Greater Rift key level 1 is a great method. What you want to do is, you don't want to complete the Greater Rift. You just want to get to the RGuardian first and teleport out, and wait until the timer gets to 4 minutes or less. What happens is, once you only got 4 minutes or less, and you kill the Rift Guardian, it will only jump you to the next level, which is it's just going to jump you to level 2 instead. Whereas if you're comparing, if you like totally speed code the first Rift Guardian really fast, the whole Greater Rift really fast, it's just going to jump you to like Greater Rift 17 or 22 and stuff like that. In that case, you probably only get 3 more shots of Rift Guardian because the content is eventually going to get a lot more difficult. So basically, if you're going after loot, legendaries and gems and stuff, you definitely want to check out the last video I made on the upper left hand corner here. I'm going to post a link, and that pretty much explains it. Doing Greater Rift in this kind of way is generate a lot of legendaries, not to mention that you're going to kill a lot of Rift Guardians, and Rift Guardians are going to give you like all the legendary gems that you need. They're going to keep dropping until your character is full, and then you can use another character and just do the same shit, and you're going to get all your legendary gems again. This is the fastest way for legendaries and legendary gems. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and happy legendary and stuff. Alright.